Good afternoon, all. This is Dre'Jon Williams here. Uh, Finally came out to put a little coolant in the antifreeze to the 2016 Chevy Malibu LT trim here, and we're about to crank it up. It's not been cranked up in the last 3 days, and it's been very, very cold the last couple of days. I want to make sure everything is still good here, so we're about to crank it up here. Right now, see, there's the engine, 1.4 liter Ecotech. This is a automatic transmission. Um, yeah, the last day it's been run was I believe it was yesterday. No, I'm sorry, Sunday. Sunday was the last day this car was running. And it's been sitting here for 3 days, so it's been sitting here since Monday. And it's been extremely cold, but we're about to see if it starts up today. Should. It's a 2016, but sometimes she might have battery issues or something of that sort. Okay. So what we're gonna do a cold start. Here in Houston, it's been cold and snowing and icing and everything. This back here is still covered in ice. Unfortunately, there's a little snow right along here. A little snow over there. Got a little ice and sleet and snow on top of the car. There's snow under the driveway. Unfortunately, I slipped on it. Like I said, I'm okay. I didn't bust my head. I just fell on my back, so I had to try to crawl. I had to try to slide my way away from the ice so I can get into the dry spot that's around this driveway. It's been in the sun, so I'm like, if I came out here early this morning, I would have been slipping and sliding all morning long. But thankfully, our roads here are dried. They dried up real good last night. It was a nice little breeze. It freezed up right here along the road here. There's some other things are going down, and a lot of people are, still home and, heeding the warnings not to drive out here. I'm not planning to drive. I'm probably just gonna go to the store up the street just to see how it look down there traffic-wise. Tomorrow said this was a hard freeze warning in effect until 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock tonight till 9 tomorrow morning. So the next few hours, it's above freezing now. Finally, it's about 33 degrees out, according to KPRC Channel 2. It did say earlier 32, so it was at the freezing mark. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day outside today. So, all right, enough talk about that. Let's get inside here. Let's see if she cranks up this afternoon. Like I said, she's been sitting here for the last few days or so. It's not as cold. The ice, the screen throwing thankfully all the ice that was on top of the car last night, it's finally all melted. It's gonna refreeze again tonight, unfortunately, including the driveway. So that means tomorrow when I go out, make sure I don't slip and fall again. Thankfully, I did not catch that on camera, because if I did, I would have been the laughing stock on YouTube. So, yes. So it is 30-something degrees out now. Let's see. This car has, there you go, 41,451 miles. It finally hit the 40. It finally hit the 40 mile per. It finally hit the 40,000 mile mark. Finally hit it last week. Just wanted to see if this puppy will crank up. So yeah, I was gonna put this through my camcorder. Unfortunately, the camcorder has not been turned on in forever, so it's dead. I have to charge it. I'm gonna do this through my phone. So, all right. Cooling is in there, so hopefully we should not have any problems when it cranks up. So let's get it cranked up here. It is push button ignition. I do have a backup camera on here. I'm gonna turn that off right now. My rear defrost is gonna come on automatically because it's still cold enough for it to come on. The temperatures here in Houston has reached 21 degrees early this morning, last night. I'm supposed to be 26 tonight. So I want to make sure that you know, this car is going to be able to crank up. It's a 2016, so I bet you it will. If it doesn't, then we'll be here trying to get it to crank. Hopefully it'll crank on the first try. Hasn't put in any heating blockers on it. I put antifreeze in it already just not too long ago. You saw the antifreeze bottle on the ground. I just put in just a little bit more into it, so way at least, you know, it'll be have a little antifreeze in it, a little extra, so they won't try to take a little bit longer. It take us a little bit easier. It's gonna take a little bit longer this time for the coolant to warm up, because I know it has been just cold. The wind chills has been in the teens and single digits. Like I said, it snowed, it sleeted, and it rained. Cold, freezing rain, sleet and snowed, and it did all that stuff yesterday. So yeah, I gotta clean this car. This car is filthy. I found my little cap. I'm gonna put it on here. Let's see, little cap, red cap. I got the Houston Rockets logo on it. I'll put it on. We'll put it on. I'm only bringing it in the house because it's gonna be cold in the morning. A lot of people are not on the roads. Few people are. A few people who had to go to work this morning had to go to work this morning. But other than that, there's not a lot of people on the road. There's a lot of people who's heaving the warnings. You see, there's a lot of cars in the neighborhood. A lot of people are still here at home. There's a lot of people who's out and about. But hopefully not on the freeways. The freeways are still shut down due to ice. And I know that for a fact because I slipped and fell in some ice. So my butt hurt right now, but I'm okay. Alrighty, so let's get this thing cranked. Let's see if she cranks on up. Here we go. Push button ignition. You put your foot on the brake and you hit the button, and you hit this button right here to start her up. So here we go. Look at that. She's still started up as supposed. And boy, is she cold. Let's take a look and see, and let's see what's the coolant temperature. It is 32 degrees. So the coolant is just hitting its freezing mark. It is now going up. Yeah, it's still pretty cold. She's cold, and she hasn't been started in a while, but she's still cranked up. Good battery voltage there, 13.7 volts. Tires are good. My far left tire on my side needs to put a little air in it. 32 on the front left one right here in front of us here. Let's see what else. Oil pressure's good. Oil life is okay. Has 39% left on the oil life. So all that's all good. Coolant is warming up as we speak. Here in the climate control area, the rear defrost is on. I'm gonna shut the door. Still a little breezy out and still a wind chill. And the car is running like it's still brand new. As it says right here, it is, I don't know if I can really see that. Let me try to zoom in for you. It's 33 degrees according to my car, and that's what it said on channel 2. Like I said, the rear defrost is on. I don't have anything else turned on right now. Not yet. I'll have some stuff running in here. Yeah, so this is a cold start. Cold start. Kind of Malibus kind of don't, you know, Chevy cars do pretty good in the cold. I don't have a problem with cold. They don't have a problem with cold starts. Very cold starts. We're having a very cold year this year. We have a very cold winter this year. Very cold winter, and we didn't even have a really hot summer this past year, 2017. We did have Harvey hit, so that doesn't explain much anything at all to me. So yeah, let's get on out. Let's go check the exhaust, and let's look on the hood again. Running this time with the engine running. I gotta be careful because it's still icy, so I won't get all the way back to where the exhaust is. But I am going to try to get this car in some of the sunlight today. I'm trying to get as much ice as I can off this car. I know off the driveway, it's still not. It still hasn't came all the way off yet. So the driveway is very, very icy and dangerous right now. As the roads, as you can see, there's some of the smoke coming out of the exhaust. I'm not trying to get in here, so that's why we're not, you know, right here in this ice. I'm not trying to slip and fall again. But as you can see, the exhaust is coming out pretty darn good. Let's go check in front of the car, in front of the engine. Just check and see. I'm not trying to step in that. That's ice. Trunk is having a little problems opening up too. And there she runs. There she runs. Running just fine. Battery voltage is good, and I gotta get some more windshield wiper fluid. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot in there left. I'm gonna get that taken care of hopefully today. I'm also gonna try to get some gas today as well. First thing is I'm going to try to neutral out of here because I don't want to slip and fall. I don't want the car to be slipping and sliding around trying to get out the driveway, even though it might still do that because it's no good traction. So here's the engine working good. Started up good. Close it down. And the car should be warm enough now to get the heat running. Warm up my hands here because my hands are freezing. Got no gloves. Oh. Yep. I do, like I said, I do have a backup camera on here. I don't know how hard it is. It's gonna be pretty tough. I want to try to move the car over into the sunlight. I'm gonna have a difficult time because I'm gonna have to fight with this ice. But I'm not gonna park you right here tonight due to the fact that it's icy and I'm right under ice. So I mean, as soon as I go in gear, I'm gonna slide. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. As soon as I go in gear, I'm gonna slide. My back tires are gonna slide. I ain't gonna really gain a lot of traction until we get into the street. So it's gonna be a little bumpy ride coming out of the driveway. Cooling temperature is coming up now. It's 117, so I guess we can go ahead and crank up the heat here. Go ahead and we'll crank up the heat here. Get the heat going so we can warm up. But the car is warming up nicely. The idle is idling good. I mean, I had no problems with this Malibu since we got it. And we got it last year in 2017, so you know, this car is doing pretty darn good. That's the fact that it's cold out and, you know, stuff like that. Here's the speedometer. Trip 1, I have to clear all this up. Trip 2, here's the gas mileage, 55 miles at your E, which we're gonna go fill up today and try to see if we can get out the house. Now, first of all, I'm trying to get out this ice patch behind me in the driveway, so we're gonna try to do that. So we're gonna neutral it out. That way, at least with the car running, and I'm trying at least, you know, try to keep traction because I know as soon as we leave, I'm gonna lose traction. I just know it. I lost traction just walking on top of ice. So, like, if you got ice in your driveways, if there's ice, if you're driving around the city of Houston and you know, you're out and about, just be careful. Take your time. Don't drive so fast. I probably won't be getting out here today. I'm probably going to be out tomorrow because I'm not trusting the ice. I don't really trust the ice at all because, you know, like I said, I slipped on it. Slipped and fell. I'm feeling the heat, so the heat's coming out real good. Warming up my hands here. So the car is warming up pretty good. Hopefully it's trying to melt some of that ice back behind us. I don't think so. But in a little bit I'm gonna try to move the car out of this icy driveway and move it over here to the other driveway. Right there. If it clears up, there you go. Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna move it. I'm moving it right over there to the other side where the driveway is dry and clear. So yeah, we're gonna have to fight with it getting over there. Down here we do have a 6-speed automatic transmission with ability to shift it manually with the plus and minuses down here. 2 cup holders. Car is so dirty. This is supposed to be a charging port, not just a little storage. I put my phone right here. Yeah, there's a lot more junk in here of mine. I'm sorry I didn't really clean it good. I got a lot of junk in the back seat. I gotta change the air freshener out. The mirrors up there, they're not auto dimming. I do not have heated seats in this car. This is a 1LT trim, so I do not have all the features that a regular LT car, truck, SUV would have. This is a 1LT, so this is like LS, except you have the turn signal mirrors. And you don't get all the stuff with the LT. This is kind of like all the LS stuff, except like I said, you just get the turn signal mirrors. That's about it. All Chevy Malibus, all Chevy vehicles actually now do equipped with a LCD screen, something like this. You'll get something like this. Some of them you'll get, you get a bigger screen. You get of course you get your backup camera. This thing does come equipped with the backup camera. All of them do. Even the base model, you get a backup camera. And the only difference is in the 2LT in the Premier, you do get heated seats. You do get leather seats. You do get heated seats. You get leather seats, and you also get I believe you also get I can't think of it right now. You also get LED tail lamps, turn signals in the back. Your lights in the front will be the same. You get LEDs. So this is another difference between the LS and the LT. And the 1LT. The LS, you get all this stuff inside the LS. Everything you see in this car, in this exact car, you get everything. Only difference with the LS is the auto lights are actually the headlights in the front, and down below there's no LED lights. On the 1LT, you do get LED lights. They do cut off when you turn on your turn signals for other people to catch. I don't know what that is for, but it does that, and I don't know why. I'm glad it does it, but it's a nice little feature. The 2LT and the Premier does not do that. So the 2LT and the Premier actually kinda. I can't think of the words right now. It kind of just sits there when you turn your turn signals on. Automatic lights, you get all that in all the models. I think maybe except with the L model, the base model. I think the base Malibu. I think you just turn them on and off automatically. I don't really know. I haven't really seen a base model Malibu around town here. I've seen a lot of LS and LTs. I've seen maybe 2 to 3 to 4 Premiers. Maybe I've seen a lot of 2LTs, and I maybe seen 1 to 2 to 3 to maybe 10 1LTs like the one I have right here. So yeah, the car's warmed up. It kind of stopped. Because the coolant it's a little more coolant in there than usual, so it takes a little bit longer for it to warm up. I didn't try to fill it up too much. I didn't want to try to, top it all the way up, and then it bubbles and explodes, and it gets all over the place, and then the car ends up running hot. I try not to fill it up too much. I try to go past the line. I know it says, to fill it up towards the line, but sometimes that crazy man inside the house I have him back in the house here. As you can see back there, I don't know if you can really see it, but back in that house back in there, that crazy old man. My grandfather, he keeps telling me about freezing and cold and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay. So the car is warming up. Heat's running. Coolant temperature is 127, so it slowly warms up. It will warm up the rest of the way while driving. Like I said, I had no problems with it. It's been starting up pretty good. It does pretty good on the road. Real good giddy up. I'm telling you, this is a real good car. This is a really good car. Get you one of these, y'all. This is the best car I ever have. This is a 2016 Chevy Malibu 1LT. Chevy Malibu 1LT. Get you one. Go to your local Chevy dealers. Get you one. I'm telling you, you're gonna really enjoy your Chevy. I'm telling you, you really are. Make sure you take good care of it, of course. A lot of people don't like American-made cars, but I don't got a problem with it. So in that, I'm going to go ahead and try to maneuver out of this driveway, and I'm going to move the car over to the other side of the driveway, and then I'll probably head out and get some groceries. Until then, thank you for watching. This will be on YouTube, of course. This is my car, 2016 Chevy Malibu LT. Thank you.